Jonah Rosenblum, the Record-Courier, your RC Postgame Show live from Streetsboro, where the Rockets pull off a miraculous 47-43 victory in overtime over the Field Falcons. But we are not so much talking about overtime. We are talking about that end of regulation, which was absolutely wild. The Rockets were down 41-33 with less than a minute remaining. And to put it in context, Streetsboro scored 6 points the entire first quarter. So down 8 with less than a minute to go in regulation. It did not look good for the home team. But somehow the Rockets come back, and we saw a flurry of Allison Lodato's short jumpers. She had a terrific fourth quarter in overtime. And then we saw two remarkable plays by Royanna Davis, the speedy guard, as she chases down two long rebounds of missed Falcons free throws. The first she turns into a layup. That was a critical part of that run to force overtime. The second, down 42-39 with about 6 seconds to go, another missed free throw. She chases it down, sprints to the left wing, spots up, and hits the game-tying three-pointer at the buzzer to force overtime. And this place goes absolutely nuts. Streetsboro celebrating at half court. They're going crazy, but they're still tied and going to overtime, so there's still more work to do for the Rockets. And we saw in overtime, as opposed to regulation, where the Rockets trailed pretty much from the jump, in overtime, Streetsboro takes command early, and it was Allison Lodato finding Bree Davis twirling into the paint for a layup. Then Bree Davis returns the favor, finds Allison Lodato for a short jumper, I believe it was, and Streetsboro holds on from there. Now for Field had a great game defensively. Their trapping game was really on, forced a bunch of Streetsboro turnovers, and the Falcons took a lead that lasted almost the entire night. We saw in the first quarter Maria Siva explode, a couple of three-pointers to give the Falcons an early lead. In the third quarter, or I think it was the third quarter, tied at 20, and Buzz Klein goes on her own 12-0 run, literally tied at 20. She scores the next 12 points for either team with a flurry of deep jumpers. Most of them did come deep jumpers, either three-pointers or from just inside the arc. She showed off her shooting touch. She is the epitome of a stretch four, a great rebounding forward who can pull it out and shoot from deep. So again, the Rockets down double digits at times. They're down 41-33 with less than a minute to go, and they come back with a flurry of steals and turnovers forced. Their defense was dogged. Royanna Davis, Allison Lodato, but really it was a team effort, forcing steals and converting quickly to come back and force overtime and ultimately win it. Now, Royanna Davis said afterward, look, it was not necessarily the best game we've played, but certainly it has to be one of the most memorable games they've ever played. What a comeback from the Streetsboro Rockets, who win 47-43. Reporting live from Streetsboro, Jonah Rosenblum, Record-Courier.